clock was whispering midnight slow. Your side of the bed felt colder than snow. You stared at your phone, wouldn't look my way, like love had already packed its bags to leave and fade. I asked if your heart was still mine to hold, but silence answered what you never told. Your eyes were distant, far from me. That's when I felt love breaking quietly. You didn't say goodbye, but I could see it in your eyes. It was the night you stopped choosing me, the night your heart finally broke free. I held your hand when you let it go, like I was someone you used to know. I begged the stars for one more sign that somehow you were still mine. But love turned into memories on the night you stopped choosing me. The walls remember every word, promises now sounding absurd. Pictures of us still on the shelf, but I'm standing here all by myself. I gave you all my fragile heart, never thought we'd fall apart. But love can fade so silently, like a song losing its melody. You didn't slam the door, you just left me no more. It was the night you stopped choosing me, the night your heart finally broke free. I held your hand but you let it go, like I was someone you used to know. I begged the stars for one more sign that somehow you were still mine. But love turned into memories on the night you stopped choosing me. Maybe she loves you the way I try. Maybe you're happier by her side. It's some my deep and broken dreams, a part of you still remembers me. It was the night you stopped choosing me, the night you set my lonely free. And we spent love, but you walked away, leaving forever and yesterday. Now every tear and memory still brings me back so helplessly to the moment love stopped breathing, the night you stopped choosing me. Your sweater still hanging by the door, like you're coming back like before. But the silence says what you won't say. Love doesn't live here anyway. Your coffee cup sits on the shelf, a little piece of someone else. Every corner whispers your name, but nothing here feels the same. I try to hold what we used to be, but love slipped slowly out of me. So I folded your love into goodbye, like a letter I was to just look the same. I trace the smile you used to give back when our love knew how to live. Your voice still echoes in my head, every word we never said. But promises can fall apart when someone walks away with your heart. I try to fight for what we made, but love was already drifting away. So I folded your love into goodbye, like a letter I was too scared to send. Packed every dream we had inside and watched forever slowly end. I kept the tears behind my eyes while letting go of you tonight. Some hearts break quietly. I folded your love into goodbye. Maybe someday you'll remember me in a sober melody, but by then my heart will know some love time meant to let go. So I folded your love into goodbye, like a story reaching its end. Wrapped every moment deep inside, and like the broken pieces mend. Now every star up in the sky knows the truth I couldn't hide. Some hearts love endlessly, even after goodbye. The house still holds your shadow here, your footsteps echo in my ears. The door closed softly, no goodbye, just a silence louder than a cry. Your jacket's hanging on the chair, like part of you is still somewhere. But every room knows the truth tonight. You disappeared without a fight. No broken words, no angry scene, just empty space where love had been. He left me in the quiet, where memories slowly scream, where every whispered moment still lives inside my dreams. No storm, no final warning, just a love that slipped away. He left me in the quiet and took my heart that day. The clock keeps counting every tear, another lonely midnight here. I try to breathe, I try to sleep, but missing you runs way too deep. The stars outside the window glow like they're the only ones who know how love can fade so silently and leave a soul in misery. No shattered glass, no slammed door sound, just my whole world breaking down. He left me in the quiet, when every slowly scream, where every wish day. Maybe somewhere you feel it too, a lonely night remembering you. But here I'm learning thankfully how loud or quiet love can be. He left me in the quiet with words we never said, 1,000 fading echoes still spinning in my head. And though the night keeps falling and time keeps drifting by, he left me in the quiet and taught my heart to cry. Your pillow still remembers you, but the nights feel colder than they used to. I turn the lamp down low again and listen to the quiet settling in. Your side of the bed stays untouched, like it's waiting for your love too much. But time keeps moving silently while you're just a memory to me. I used to reach for you at night, now I just reach for the light. My heart learned to sleep alone in a bed that once was ours, dreaming under lonely stars, trying to forget who we were. Your arms used to feel like home, now the silence fills the room, and every night I face the truth. Learn to sleep alone. The midnight air feels heavy now, with all the words we lost somehow. I whispered to the dark again, but echoes are my only friend. I tried to hold what slipped away, but love doesn't always stay. And though the world keeps moving on, it's hard to live when love is gone. I close my eyes and try to see the way you used to look at me. My heart learned to sleep alone in a bed that once was ours, dreaming under lonely stars, trying to forget who we were young, just to feel unknown. Now the silence fills the room, and every night I face the truth. My heart sitting in the fading light, two shadows in a quiet goodbye. Your eyes were somewhere far away, like love had already slipped away. I tried to smile through the pain, hoping you'd reach for me again, but your silence drew the line. That night love changed with time. I felt your heart drifting free, even while you stood with me. It was the last time I called you mine, the last time our worlds aligned. Your hand was warm inside my own, but I could feel you letting go. I held the moment like a sign, but forever ran out of time, and every dream we left behind started the last time I called you mine. The streetlight caught your quiet face, like summer leaving without a trace. Every promise we once made felt like words beginning to fade. I wanted one more memory, a reason you would stay with me, but love was already saying goodbye before I could even ask why. Your voice was soft but hard to hear when you said nothing through your tears. It was the last time I called you mine, the last time our hearts could show. Your hand slipped slowly out of mine, like we were running out of time. I held a moment like a sign, but forever ran out of time, and every dream we left behind started the last time I called you mine. Maybe somewhere down the road you'll remember what we had, but tonight I'm standing here with the seed as love upon that. It was the last time I called you mine, the last time love felt alive. Two hearts standing in goodbye, watching forever pass us by. And though the years may blur the line, there's one moment frozen in time. Tonight the stars stop shining. The last time I called you You said forever in a whisper, like it was easy to believe. I built my world around your promise, never thought you'd ever leave. Your laughter filled the empty spaces, your hand was always holding mine, but somewhere in the middle of us, your heart ran out of time. I felt the distance in your touch, but I kept loving you too much. I loved you more than you stayed, more than the promises you made. I gave you every part of me, but you were already walking free. I held on while you slipped away, begging your heart just one more day. But love can make someone remain. I loved you more than you stayed. The echoes of your voice still linger in every room and every wall. Your memory walks beside me, even though you're gone from it all. I try to be the one you needed, the one you never leave behind. Oh, love is not a place to keep when someone's changed their mind. I kept believing you would stay, even when you walked away. I loved you more than you stayed, more than the promises you made. I gave you every part of me, but you were already walking free. I held while you slipped away, begging your heart just one more day. But love can make someone remain. I loved you more than you maybe someday you'll remember the girl who never let you go. But by then my heart will know some loves are meant to break you slow. I loved you more than you stayed, more than the dreams that slowly fade. I kept believing we'd be okay, even as you walked away. Now every tear I hide away reminds me of the price I paid for loving you with all my heart, more than you stayed. Your footsteps faded down the hall, but your echo's on the wall. Every room still says your name. Nothing here feels quite the same. Your picture's hanging where it was, a silent witness to our love. I try to look the other way, but memories refuse to fade. You walked away so easily, but you left your ghost with me. Your shadow still lives here, in the silence of this room, in every broken melody, in every lonely afternoon. I try to let you disappear, but somehow you're still near, even though you're gone from me. Your shadow still lives here. Remembers where you sat, and nights we talked and laughed like that. But now the quiet fills the air and love feels heavier to bear. I open windows, let light in, but the darkness always wins, because the heart is slow to heal when memories still feel so real. I'm learning how to breathe again without the arms I once called home. Your shadow still lives here in the silence of this room, in every broken melody, in every lonely afternoon. I try to let you disappear, but somehow you're still near, even though you're gone from me. Your shadow still lives here. Your shadow still lives here. Maybe time will wash away the ghost of you that chose to stay, but tonight the truth is clear. Your memory is everywhere. Your shadow still is here in the corners of my heart, in every dream that falls apart since the day we said goodbye. I whisper to the empty air, wishing you were still somewhere, but love left quietly. Why your shadow stayed with me. Your shadow still lives here. I saw your picture on her phone tonight. Your smile looked the same as mine. The way you held her in that light was once a place I used to shine. The words you whispered in her ear sound like the ones you gave to me. Now someone else is standing where I thought forever we would be. I try to tell my heart it's fine, but some wounds don't heal with time. She's holding the love I lost, the arms that once held me. She's hearing the words you swore were meant for only me. And every time she calls your name, it breaks me just the same, 'cause everything I once had is in her hands tonight. She's holding the love I lost. Maybe she doesn't know my face or how we used to be. Maybe she thinks your heart's a place that's never known a memory. But every laugh she shares with you feels like a piece of my past. The dreams I built for two were never meant to last. I try to let the past be gone, but missing you keeps holding on. She's holding the love I lost, the arms that once held me. She's hearing the promises you make so easily. And every time she called your name, it echoes through my pain, 'cause everything I once had She's getting every piece of you. You never try to give, and every time you hold her close, a part of me still knows the love that once was mine is no longer mine to hold. She's holding the love I lost. You said I look so strong tonight, like nothing ever hurt inside. But strength can be a perfect lie when someone learns too well to hide. I laughed the way you used to love, like everything was still enough. But behind the light within my eyes, 1,000 silent heartbreaks cried. You saw the smile on my face, but never felt the pain I placed. The tears I hid in my smile were falling all the while. Behind every laugh I gave was a heart you couldn't save. I danced through every goodbye, pretending I was alright, but you never stayed long enough to see the tears in my smile. I learned to speak without the truth, to cover every missing you. Every joke and every cheer was just another hidden tear. You never asked what hurt me most. You never saw the fragile ghost of the girl who tried to be everything you'd want to see. I played the part so perfectly. You never saw the real me bleed. The tears I hid in my smile were falling all the while. Behind every laugh I gave was a heart you couldn't save. I danced through every goodbye, pretending I was alright, but you never stayed long enough to see the tears in my smile. The tears I hid in my smile stay with me all the while. Every happy face I wore was hiding so much more. Now the truth runs wild in me. There's nothing left to hide in me, but you'll never realize the tears I hid in my smile. The calendar says time moved on, but my heart still holds your song. Every street we used to know feels like a place I can't let go. Your laughter lingers in the air, like you're still standing somewhere. But when I turn, there's only space. where loved ones had a place. Everyone says let you go, but they don't know what I know. I still wait in yesterday, where you never walked away, where your hand was holding mine, and forever felt like time. I close my eyes and there you stay, and every word we couldn't say, while the world keeps moving on. I still wait in yesterday. The sunset paints the sky again, just like nights we used to spend, talking till the morning light, believing love would never die. But promises can slowly fade, like pictures left out in the rain. And though your memory feels near, you're not really here. I try to live another day, but my heart won't leave that place. I still wait in yesterday, where you never walked away, where your voice still calls my name, and our love still feels the same. I close my eyes and there you stay, and every dream I won't escape, while the world keeps moving on. I still wait in yesterday. Maybe time will set me free from the ghost of you and me, but tonight my heart will stay, lost inside that yesterday. I still wait in yesterday, where our love refused to fade, where the stars still shine for two, and the whole world was you. But the truth I cannot run is that yesterday is gone, yet somewhere deep in me, I still wait in yesterday. You held my hand beneath the stars, said we never fall apart. Every word felt warm and true, like forever lived in you. We built our dreams in quiet nights, counting every city light. Never thought the day would come when forever would be gone. I believed every word you said, but forever turned to regret. You promised forever, then disappeared, left me alone with the love we shared. No warning then disappeared. Your jacket's still beside my bed, like a ghost of words you said. Every promise in the air now feels like it was never there. I try to tell my heart you're gone, but the nights keep proving me wrong. 'Cause every dream still brings you near, even though you disappeared. You walked away without a sound and left my whole world breaking down. You promised forever, then disappeared. Left me alone with the love we shared. No one inside, no last goodbye, just empty echoes of silent night. I'm holding on to memories here, while you're somewhere far from here. You promised forever, then disappeared. Maybe someday you'll recall the girl who gave you all, but by then I'll finally see forever wasn't meant for me. You promised forever, then disappeared. Left my heart drowning in tears. No final words, no reason why, just a love that slowly died. And though the years may blur the tears, there's one truth that stays so clear. You promised forever, then disappeared. You were already halfway gone before I knew what was going on. Your eyes stopped looking into mine, like love had quietly resigned. I could have begged you not to leave, or shouted everything between, but sometimes love just walks away without a fight to make it stay. So I let the silence speak instead, while 1,000 words stayed in my head. My goodbye was softer than my pain, a gentle smile hiding the rain. I let you walk without a scene, even though you were breaking me. I kept my to its grave. You never saw the storm inside. My goodbye was softer than my pain. The door closed slowly behind you, like it knew what we were going through. I stood there frozen in the night, watching love fade out of sight. The room still holds your fading trace, an empty echo of your face. And every breath I try to take feels heavier than my heart can break. I could have screamed your name out loud, but some heartbreaks stay quiet and proud. Softer than my pain, a fragile heart beneath the rain. tears I never showed on the lonely broken road. And though the world keeps moving on, a part of me is still not gone. Still whispering your name through a goodbye softer than my pain. We used to talk until the morning light, laughing under midnight skies. But somewhere in the quiet days, your smile slowly slipped away. You stopped reaching for my hand, like love was something you couldn't stand. And every word we left unsaid built a distance in our bed. I tried to hold the pieces tight, but love was fading out of sight. I watched our love fade away, like colors turning into gray. Right in front of my own eyes, I saw forever say goodbye. I tried to fight, I tried to stay, but hearts can drift so far away. And all I could do that day was watch our love fade away. Your voice grew colder every night, like wanted taking flight. The way you used to say my name now sounds like someone else's game. I kept hoping we'd be okay, that somehow you would choose to stay. But love was already gone long before you moved on. I saw the ending in your eyes, even while you said goodbye. I watched our love fade away, like the sunset losing its flame. Two hearts slowly drifting apart while I was breaking in the dark. I tried to fight, I tried to stay, but love had already slipped away. And all I could do that day was watch our love fade away. Was watch our love fade away. Maybe love just couldn't last. Maybe we were just the past. But the hardest thing to say is I watched it slip away. I watched our love fade away, like a dream, a break of day. Every promise turning dust from the moment you stopped us. Now every memory remains like a photograph in right, and all that's left of yesterday is watching love fade away. She gave her heart without a shield. Every scar she tried to heal. She wore her love upon her sleeve and never thought that you'd leave. She stayed awake through endless nights, fighting for what felt so right. some hearts just break to a song under the weight of love's cool tune. She hoped that love would always stay, but sometimes dreams just drift away. She's the girl who loved too deeply, gave her all and cried discreetly. Every whisper, every sigh, every tear she couldn't hide. She gave her soul, she gave her time, but love wasn't meant to be kind. And now she walks the world alone, the girl who loved too deeply. Her laughter hides the aching pain, a smile that falls like summer rain. She carries ghosts of yesterday in the spaces where love used to stay. She wanted forever, wanted trust, but forever crumbled into dust. And though she tried to hold on tight, some love just vanishes in the night. She dreamed of more than life could give, but hearts like hers still learn to live. She's the girl who loved too deeply, gave her all and cried discreetly. Every whisper, every sigh, every tear she couldn't hide. She gave her soul, she gave her time, but love wasn't meant to be kind. And now she walks the world alone, the girl who loved too deeply. Maybe someday she'll heal again, find the love that doesn't last, but tonight she's still a flame, burning bright in quiet pain. She's the girl who loved too deeply, gave her heart so completely. Every dream she hopes to find now lives only in her mind. She gave her soul, she gave her time, but love wasn't meant to be kind. And in the silence of her plea, there's the girl who loved too deeply. She gave her heart without a shield. The night was quiet, the stars were dim. I stayed awake hoping you'd stay in. You coat by the door, untouched, alone. The bed still cold where love had grown. I heard your keys, your final sigh, the whispered words of your goodbye. No note, no call, no reason why you left me here while the night went by. I tried to scream, I tried to fight, but shadows swallowed all my light. You left before the morning, before the sun could see all the love I held inside, all the pain you caused in me. I woke to silence and empty space. Memories lingered in your place, and though I searched, I couldn't find the heart that promised you were mine. echoes of your voice remain like ghostly whispers calling my name. I replay the night in my head, every word you never said. And though the dawn begins to break, it can't erase the love you take. I told myself that I'd be strong, but everything feels so wrong. You left before the morning, before the sun could see all the love I held inside, all the pain you caused in me. I woke to silence and empty space. Memories lingered in your place, and though I searched, I couldn't find the heart that promised you were mine. Maybe someday you'll understand the damage done by your last hand. But tonight the stars are mine alone, and shining on a love that's gone. You left before the morning, and the world kept moving on. All the dreams we built together, now exist only in song. I remember what we had, even though it makes me sad. But tonight I taste the truth. You left before the morning, leaving me to lose. The night was quiet. I walked through the rooms we used to know. Every corner whispers the love we let go. Your laughter lingers in the air, but your shadow's gone. You're not there. I kept the letters, the photographs, but little notes you left in half. Every memory I can't start is a broken piece of my heart. I try to move, I try to run, but love's a maze, a way of time. I kept the pieces of us, even though we're dust. Every fragment of what we were, I hold when no one else does. I save the nights, I save the days, all the love that slipped away. Though you're gone, I can't let go. I kept the pieces of us, you know. The bed feels empty, the walls are bare, but I still feel you everywhere. A melody, a scent, a smile brings me back to that time a while. I stitched together what you left behind, a puzzle of a love undefined. Some pieces fit, some cut too deep, but I carry them awake and asleep. I try to heal, I try to breathe. say I release all the fragments that never found peace. But tonight I need to feel the love we lost, the love that's real. I kept the pieces of us, even though we're dust. I'm remembering every trace of the love I can't replace. I saved the lights, I saved the days, all the love that slipped away. Though you're gone, I can't let go. I kept the pieces of us, you know. The room is quiet, but it's not peace. Your absence screams and won't release. Your words were sharp, but now there's none. Just empty echoes where love was spun. I reach for you in fading light, but there's no warmth to hold tonight. Your promises are floating far, a universe of what we are. I try to speak, I try to stay, but the silence took you away. The silence you gave me hurts louder than any scream. A love that once burned brightly, now drowned in a quiet stream. I search for the words we lost, I count the cost of every pause, and though my heart still calls your name, the silence you gave me remains. The laughter's gone, the jokes we told, and now memories that feel so cold. I whisper things you'll never hear, and hope the night will hold my fear. I built my world around your sound, but nothing's left that can be found. Just shadows dancing on the wall, a love that's vanished after all. I try to fight, I try to stay, but your quiet pushed me away. The silence you gave me hurts louder than any scream. A love that once burned brightly, now drowned in a quiet stream. I search for the words we lost, I count the cost of every pause, and though my heart still calls your name, the silence you gave me remains. Maybe someday I'll be free from the echoes that haunt me, but tonight the truth is clear. Your silence is all I hear. Silence you gave me hurts louder than any scream. A love that once felt endless, now broken in quiet streams. I hold the pieces of what was, and feel the void of your lost cause. Though I still wish you'd stay. The silence you gave me won't fade away. gave you everything I had, every laugh, every tear, every fight. But somewhere in your wandering eyes, you were already saying goodbye. I held your hand through storms and rain, shared your joy, shared your pain. But love is not always fair, and I learned you weren't really there. I tried to love you endlessly, but love alone can't make hearts see. My heart was never enough to keep your love, to hold your touch. I gave my all, I gave my soul, but still you walked and left the hole. I cried in silence every night, hoping one day you'd see the light. But nothing I did could ever prove my heart was never enough for you. The dreams we built are now just dust, promises turned to ash and rust. I whispered stay into the dark, but you had already lost your spark. Every smile I tried to show couldn't stop the love you let go. I stayed too long, I hoped too much, and all I got was your cold touch. I tried to love you endlessly, but love alone can't make hearts steam. My heart was never enough to keep your love, to hold your touch. I gave my all, I gave my soul, but still you walked and left the hole. I cried in silence every night, hoping one day you'd see the light. But nothing I did could ever prove my heart was never enough for you. Maybe someday I'll forgive the way you make my heart relive. But tonight I know the truth. Love alone can rescue you. My heart was never enough to hold you close when things got tough. I gave my all, I gave my soul, but still you left and took control. And oh, the pain will fade with time. A lesson lingers in every line that sometimes love can't see through. My heart was never enough for you. For you. The room feels empty, but my heart still aches. I trace the shadows that your memory makes. No one to hold me, no one to stay. I found a way to feel the pain fade away. Your laughter lingers like a broken song. I thought I'd never learn to be strong, but in the quiet I finally see how to survive when you're not with me. The nights were long, the tears ran deep. Now I cry alone, but I don't weep. I learned to cry without you, to let the rain wash through the love I lost, the dreams we knew. I learned to cry without you. I held the pieces in my hands and slowly a memory of all the things that we used to be. I whisper your name into the dark, but it no longer tears apart my heart. I breathe the air you once filled with life. I dance alone in the echo of the night, and though the ache will always stay, I found a way to face the day. And nights were long, the tears ran deep. Now I cry alone, but I don't weep. I learned to cry without you, so let the rain wash through the love I lost, the dreams we knew. I learned to cry without you. I held the pieces in my hands and slowly let go of what I planned. A storm inside summed its truths. I learned to cry without you. Making song till you'll forget the sound of your voice that used to pull me down. But tonight I breathe, I finally see how to be whole, how to be free. I learned to cry without you, to let the rain wash through the love I lost, the dreams we knew. I learned to cry without you. Though the night still whispers your name, I found my peace, I found my flame. The tears I shed became my proof. I learned to cry. I built a world around your name, every heartbeat calling the same. I painted skies and shades of us, but all my colors turned to dust. You smiled, but your eyes were elsewhere. I gave my all, you didn't care. Every promise I tried to hold slipped like water, uncontrolled. I reached for you in every night, but love doesn't always fall. The love I couldn't make you keep fell like stars into the deep. I held you close, I held you tight, but you let go without a fight. All the chains we tried to weave are shadows now I can't retrieve. The love I couldn't make you keep is a secret my heart will keep. I whispered things I never said, carried your weight when you fled. Every step I took for us felt like walking into dust. The echoes of your leaving stay like a song that won't decay. And though I tried to make you see, love isn't always meant to be. I gave my heart, I gave my soul, but some hearts just can't be whole. The love I couldn't make you keep felt like stars into the deep. I held you close, I held you tight, but you let go without a fight. All the my heart will keep. I couldn't make you keep. Fell like stars into the deep. I held you close, I held you tight, but you let go without